Welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Parc Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Georgia State Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Thundering Herd head coach told me before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Marshall's offense will get the ball first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Panthers' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jakari Lewis. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Here's the pressure. And the misconnection on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Off play action on first down. Going for it all. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's right. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Tight end finds a soft spot. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it on the option. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. First down, 10 yards to go. Off the RPO, complete. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Panthers in the hurry up. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. To the air, it's right. The screen, and watch out. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
Was it deep? No, you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. On the option. Fighting off the defender. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Turning it on! And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play.
He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got enough for the first. At the 40, there he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. This offense thrives on those big explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he could not get loose on the run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Fires to the tight end. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down? If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to him on the ground.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's right. Fires quickly. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
He lost one down the sideline. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Herd! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And what a great job by the defense getting the turnover, but also giving their team an opportunity to kick a field goal here now with just seconds to go in the half.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Zings it complete to the right. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Moving out to the right. Breaks into the open. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Took care of it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Sets up the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. The quarterback sneak. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Marshall quick to the line. Tries it on the sneak. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, they tried to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job on the defensive line. And get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They're coming flying in there, making the stop. A nice stop by this defense, expecting the quarterback sneak.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. On the ground with the counter. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to pass. It's right. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Takes a handoff. It's Lewis. Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Panthers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. 56, defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got.
Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. And the fake works if he can get the first. And the return team was not on high alert, and they paid for it. The fake picks up the first down. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Trying play action. Unleashes one deep. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Marshall! And the route is on. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. It's hard. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Lewis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The sure hands, it's Lewis. Flying down the left side. The 30. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some...
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Hands it off. Look out, he's got room. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Marshall will be forced to punt. He may keep that rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Looking for room. It's Lewis. It's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires left. Got his man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Thundering Herd might just keep throwing that thing after that last one. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking for a man. It's Bright. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Just plowing ahead. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get into the 33. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. They'll run the counter. Finding some room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And the punishment has been extended. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now on 2nd down. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Under fire. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.